am on the US 41 Momentum team, and I'm about putting the city and the FDOT on a faster calendar slower to more quickly complete the US 41 multimodal corridor from Fruitville to Gulfstream with a safe harbor walker crossing at First Street, right where that visual is if you're on First Street approaching the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Saturday night, I went down with my camera and I videoed what was happening there at supper time. First Street to the Ritz looks like that. And then if you're at the Ritz going downtown to dinner, as this gentleman passed me by, that's the traffic he has to encounter to get across that median which I showed you first, which is 6 inches high and brick pavers. Then passed me a young couple with a young daughter and a carriage, and they couldn't cross straight across because of the 6-inch raised at the pavers, so they're walking down to see if they can find a place to cross where the baby carriage won't encounter the raised median, which they then do. And then as I thought that was enough, this all happened within about 12 minutes. And then came a couple downtown eating, coming back to the Ritz, and you'll see them crossing the same place. We talked this morning. We met with Mr. Jenkel, Jenke, the GM at the Ritz. Talked with him about that. He also has an egress-ingress problem of people that can't find the hotel. You can't turn left into the hotel there. Here comes the couple across. I want to show you what the remedy is and why First Street needs to be done first. That's what this whole presentation is about. There needs to be a mid-block crossing there with a safe harbor in the center of that medium that we have there, properly signed, and that's at Clearwater. That's where that takes place.
1 minute remaining.
We think that it will incent the FDOT to move quicker to complete the multimodal corridor between Fruitville and Gulfstream if First Street is ready to connect and interface with a mid-block crossing going to and from the Ritz. This, I think, is a challenge because when these things come together on the calendar, the city's calendar and the FDOT's calendar, one can incent the other, especially with the city's activity, that the FDOT will move quicker than they normally do. They do not want to have US 41 torn up any more than necessary. And we would like to see you think about, in your direction to staff, that you prioritize finishing the streetscape on First Street first, if that can be done, and that would be in sync with the hotel, what's happening, and what's happening on Coconut, all these things brought together. We are trying to motivate the FDOT to move forward with Fruitville. Remember, 10th and 14th is in PDE right now, and it will be ready to move quickly and could start construction as early as late 2014. We'd like to see Fruitville and Gulfstream move along that same calendar. That's my message. US 41 Momentum needs First Street done quicker first. And with that, I'm rounding off.